Welcome to another episode of the On God podcast. It is me, your host Reggie, back again, talk some shit. Hopefully everybody out there listening, watching is doing well in these crazy times. And let's get right into it. So, like literally yesterday, I had a conversation with my dad, about like kids or whatever, like, and why like I was basically talking about like how I'm going to my friend's baby shower, and I'm getting in that age where like a lot of my friends and people I know are having kids and getting married and starting new chapters in their life. And honestly, I think it's very beautiful. I think it's kind of funny because like they're all doing all of these things, like having kids, starting families, getting married, and I don't want any parts of that. Like, if you know me, how I look at marriage and kids is, it's a beautiful thing, but it's something I would rather enjoy from the outside looking in type shit. I'm not really trying to get married at all or have kids because those are huge responsibilities. And my dad was like, it's like, so you don't want none of them things. And I'm just like, yeah, I definitely don't want kids because it's like, it's really a huge financial responsibility, man. Like raising a kid, period. My dad mentioned the economy, but yes, the economy is so shitty right now that having a kid is kind of like a curse right now. Unless you, like, if you are having a kid with just anybody, like a dumbass, or you are a dumbass, so you don't know how to handle business and handle your finances, you're gonna be ass out with the kid shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, having a kid is a huge responsibility financially, and a huge responsibility, and it's just something like I'm good on that. Like, I would rather put my time and money towards myself, towards taking a trip, towards doing things I actually want to do whenever I want to do it, because that shit, like, the life I have now is really peaceful. Like, I'm able to do whatever I want without the restrictions of being a parent or having to co-parent with somebody else. Like, I don't really want to restrict myself. Like, I'm having a good time just being single. It's not like I'm even doing a lot. Like, I don't even be in the streets like that. I don't do going crazy. It's just the fact that I have the option to. I can do it if I wanted to. Like, I can go to Miami whenever I wanted to without having to worry about, can you babysit my child type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to ever be in that position. And there's nothing wrong with people with having to do what you going, like, okay, I'm rambling. People who have kids should have fun too, but it's just like, I would rather have fun without having to worry about daycare, without having to worry about buying Similac and Pampers and shit, when I could just worry about myself. And some people really think that's selfish when it's really crazy. Like, my grandma was like, that's selfish. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm about to be bro, I only got one life to live. I should be able to be a little selfish. And people fail to realize that when you have a kid, nigga, your life is changed. There is no more, oh, I'm gonna go out and do this, that. Nigga, you have to take care of your child. And it's crazy how I know this, somebody who has 0 kids. I know this better than niggas with 2-3 kids. Like, you have to raise your kids. And that's another reason why I want them. I know the huge responsibility it is to take care of a kid. Not only take care of a kid, but to actually mold a child into a fine human being takes work. A lot of you motherfuckers just be fucking bringing kids into this world and don't be teaching your kids shit. That's the problem. You have to raise your children. You have to actually parent your kids. And a lot of you niggas just be having kids just to have them. And that's not good, because what you're going to do is you're bringing up an adult that don't know what the fuck, how to feel about themselves, how to feel about the world. They don't know right from wrong, because you motherfuckers just be having kids. And it's weird. It's really weird. I'm just like, why would I want to? And then it's just like, I know I would be a great father. But even with me knowing I would be a good father, I don't want to be tested like that. I don't want to be tested with the person I'm having a kid with, because this is going to be test. I don't want to be tested at all stages of raising a kid, from baby to middle school to adult. Like I'm good. I don't actually want to go through that. Actually, like I think about it and it's like, actually, I don't want to go through that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it just doesn't seem fun. And this is crazy because I be having baby fever. Babies are cute as hell, but you gotta remember, like, that is a small phase in that child's life. Niggas be forgetting that. Like, niggas fall in love with the baby phase and forget that the baby phase is only like a year and a half, 2 years. After that, you have to raise your child, bro. Like, they're going to be talking back. They're going to be going through different stages. Like, niggas just want to go through the baby phase. If you want to go through the baby phase, buy a puppy or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really just want a baby, I don't know. Don't bring a whole ass child into this world just because you want a baby. Because like I said, the baby's only going to last like 2 months. The baby phase go through quick. Like, just like that, the baby already going to be starting to talk and shit. Like, you got to really cherish the baby shit, because it's going to, like, babies grow so fucking fast. Not to go off tangent, but it's just like, man, it's just, like, the more I'm getting older, the more I'm learning about what it takes to parent a child, like what it takes to be a parent, what it takes to actually raise a child, what it takes to be a father, man. And it's just like, the more I learn about raising kids, is the more I realize I don't want to go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I see what my family go through. Like, I'm seeing firsthand with my family very few positive examples of how to raise a kid and shit. They be going through their own bullshit. And it's just like, yeah, I don't want to go through that. I don't want to be a baby father. I'm not trying to be put on child support. I'm not trying to be mad at any point with the child's mother. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like that type of person, be like, oh, I hate my child, my baby mama. I can't, she, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way people be talking about their child's parent, I hate them, blah, 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 blah. It's crazy. I don't want to ever be in that position where I despise the person I have a child with. Because y'all share a child. Whether you hate them or love them, man, y'all share a child. And that's another reason why I don't want kids. I don't want to share anything. I don't want to be in anybody's life more than I have to. And when you share a child, you are in that person's life forever. And I think a lot of people forget that when they be having kids with people. They be thinking like, oh, they just gonna be in my life for 18 years. They gonna be in your life until that child is dead, and even probably afterwards. Like, y'all share a kid. People forget how heavy sharing a child is. Like, sharing a child is extremely heavy. Like, it's not like, and this was something I came to realization with not too long ago. Like, if y'all share a kid, that's sharing a child is just as heavy as it is marriage. Because at least with marriage, y'all can like go to a court, separate, get divorced. Okay, we done. But it's a little bit harder when y'all share a child. Like, you gonna see that person as long as that child is alive. And then you think about it, how easy people are having kids today. Everybody's just getting pregnant. People are having kids with strangers. Like, you don't even know that person, you're having a kid. Just fuck going to the clinic, just fuck popping Plan Bs. Y'all are having kids with people y'all don't even like. Do y'all not know? Like, people forget, like, and I get it, sex is awesome, but it's just like, there's a difference between sex and reproduction, bro. Y'all just can't be letting anybody nutting y'all. You can't just be nutting to anybody. I mean, that's like telling people not to, that's like telling fish not to swim. People are going to fuck raw. It is what it is. But damn, y'all just having kids out the wazoo and not realizing y'all are bringing life into this world. The earth is already overpopulated. We really don't need any more people. So y'all are just fucking for the fuck of it. bringing random ass kids into this world. Like, you're bringing more life into the world, and then a lot of y'all are two dumbasses. Why do we need two dumbasses having kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about the child in this situation. Too many children have two dumbass parents, bro. It's just, and I'm not trying to go on a rant or anything, but it's really ridiculous, man. People are just fucking and having kids, and it's like, y'all are just having kids just to have kids. Like, what the fuck? Kids, and then kids are expensive. Kids are. I'm telling you now, if somebody had given me the option of having a child or getting married, nigga, I'm taking getting married 10 times out of 10. At least I can get divorced later. I can't get rid of the fucking kid. I can get rid of a wife. You can't get rid of a kid. And I know some of y'all are like, yeah, you can. Adoption. I wouldn't adopt a motherfucker. I'd raise him, but the point is, I would rather get something more avoidable than a child. Like, children are lifelong things, bro. And people think that it's just a kid, but it's actually the person you're sharing a kid with too that is lifelong. Like, y'all not just gonna be in today's life, in the child's life when they're a kid. As long as that child's alive, y'all are gonna be together life. And I told my dad that, like, that's one of the main reasons why I don't want a kid. I don't want to be a baby daddy. I don't want to have any association with anybody more than a year, because I get tired of people. People get on my nerves. So imagine me sharing a child with somebody and they get on my nerves. I can't exit your life because we share a child. When you get on my nerves and you start annoying me, I want you out of my life. I don't want to contact you. You can't really do that with a baby mama. You can. Plenty of dudes do it every day. They just excommunicate their baby mama and the kid, but I don't want to be that type of man. I would rather just, like, avoid the child altogether. That's what I'm trying to do. And that's really one of the reasons why I'm gonna end up getting a vasectomy, because it's just like, I'm really not trying to get, I don't want to see it as trapping, but I feel like if I was to have a kid, I would feel trapped. I would feel trapped because it's like, I'm had to raise a kid. I'm not gonna be no deadbeat and, like, put the child's mother do bullshit. I think I'm a stand-up guy, but at the same time, I know for a fact I would not want to be a father, because I got a lot of shit I want to do that being a father would kind of hold me back. Like, I want to travel and shit, and it's not to say I can't travel while being a father, but nigga, I'm gonna have to be paying bills and father shit. Where the money gonna be going towards traveling? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to travel, not just travel once a year while I'm paying daycare and school supplies. Like, fuck that. I'm trying to travel multiple times throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, and you know what I'm saying? This is like, that's what I came to terms with. The same thing with having a wife. What I'm learning is a wife / marriage and a child are kind of in the same realm of expensive ass responsibilities. For men, at least. Now, women may feel the same way, but for men, it hit different. Women and children are the biggest responsibilities that are expensive as fuck. This is why I don't want to get married. This is why I don't want kids, because they're too fucking expensive to maintain. Now, we're gonna stick on the kid part because you got to think about it. It was I mention this every time. The average amount it costs to actually raise a child from, like, adulthood is like $300,000. That's like, from that child was born till they were an adult, maybe 18, you spent $300 on average. Because let's be honest, most parents don't spend that much on their kids. A lot of parents be bums and cheapskates, but that's the average. For the American person who have a kid, they spend around $300,000 each child. That's from Similac to Pampers to school supplies to daycare. $300,000. Do you know what I could do with $300,000? All I gotta do is not knock a bitch up. So you telling me I can save on average $300,000 if I just don't have a kid? You ain't said shit. I didn't want the one motherfuckers anyway. But now you just kind of confirmed me never having kids. It is a good financial investment if I just don't have kids. It is. The money, I mean, you just gotta look at it. The money I'm saving in the future, where I don't have to spend money on daycare and school and Similac and the baby mama and child support. You know how much money I would save? Nigga, that's Cabo. That's motherfucking Paris. That's Tokyo, nigga. I'm traveling. You niggas out here being deadbeat dads and giving y'all baby mamas hell. I'ma be fucking Brazilian bitches. Eating mangoes and shit. Y'all gonna be changing shitty ass diapers. Ain't nothing wrong with that. More power to my fathers. But that ain't a life for me. Arguing with a baby mama, wondering who gonna watch my ugly ass child, changing shitty diapers on the daily. That's just not. Nah. I'm good. I don't want a family that bad. And y'all niggas not gonna scare me into that. Oh, you gonna die alone? I'll gladly die alone. Hey, if dying alone peacefully means I can just be at peace by myself, nigga, sign me up. I'll die alone. I don't know why you niggas think motherfuckers supposed to be scared of that. Okay? Y'all act like niggas don't have friends. Niggas can't have pets. Niggas can't have a social. Like, what are y'all talking? Like, niggas say they don't want to have marriage. They never want to get married or they never want to have kids. It's just like, oh, you're just gonna be alone. Like, where's the correlation? I mean, I get the correlation if you don't have a lifelong companion or at least kids who is going to be there for you. But it's like, damn, nigga, did we just forget we can build communities? Like, I have to be married with the kids in order to not die alone. Like, I just can't have friends. Like, just fuck having friends. Just fuck having a community of people that like me. I just have to be married with kids. Like, you niggas not gonna scare me with that shit, bro. Or you gonna die alone. Nigga, I'll gladly die alone. Peacefully and single than married and miserable with ugly ass kids that I still gotta pay for. Like, no, I'm good. Nah. And what's wrong with being the cool uncle? I'll be the fire-ass cool uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like the fun uncle that'll bring weed to the parties and shit. I'm just playing. I never do that. But yeah, man, like, it's just like having kids is heavy. It's really heavy. Sharing a kid, especially, is really heavy. I want to talk about this. My next topic. Why do women not like dudes with standards, man? And you can say the same for men. I want to speak on women, right? Because it's this trend of calling men with standards sassy. And I can get to a certain extent, some men be pushing it. Like, okay, you a little too picky. I mean, ain't no wrong with a man being too picky. You should. But the point I'm trying to make is women should want a dude that has standards. Like, why, ladies, why would you want a man who's easily accessible, who's mentally weak, who's insecure, this, that, and the third? Like, why would you want a weak man? Why would you want a weak-minded man? You hoes are so backwards that when you come across men that actually hold themselves high and have standards, y'all be like, oh, you look too sassy for me. Bitch, what? It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you don't have standards, if you're just a bum, don't wash your ass, this, that, and the third. Actually, now that I think about it, bitches like bums. I just described 50% of y'all bitches baby daddies. No morals. Don't wash his ass. No standards. Just no standards. That's almost all of y'all's baby daddies. And I be wondering, like, I know I'm not the only man. I be wondering, why do bitches love getting pregnant by bums? And I think it hits my head. It's like like 2 seconds after, I'd be like, cause a lot of these bitches are bums. Duh. Like, it makes so much sense. Like, cause I'd be like, this dude is your baby. You want a child with this, and I'd be like, oh, she's a bum too. Duh. Like, a lot of you women are bums, so of course you're gonna choose a bum to get you pregnant. Like, duh. I just be having to put look, it's girl math, right? My bad, y'all. My bad. I just gotta be using my girl math. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, women should want a dude with standards. Like, why is it intimidation when you come? Like, me personally, I love women with standards. I love women who be quick to cut off niggas. Like, you not about to come in my life and play with my time. I like bitches like that. I like women with standards. I don't like the easily manipulative women that can get manipulated too easily. You can give her a shitty ass lie and she'll believe it. Like, damn sis, you ain't gonna even try to use your head. You ain't even gonna try to put two and two together. You just gonna go with it. Okay, like, I don't want no weak-minded bitch. I need a bitch who, you know what I'm saying, who's iron-willed. The type of bitch that be like, my daddy put me on game. Yeah, all right, bitch. Yeah, I need those type of women that think they know more than men. I like a woman who's smart, who knows about men's bullshit. Like, I don't want, like, a woman who has standards, like a woman who knows how to be treated. Like, I want princess treatment. You ain't about to just treat me like any other woman. You gonna treat me like a queen. I like those type of women. I don't like I like easy women too, but I like the women that'll make you wait for it. Like, oh, you gonna make me wait? Because a lot of times, I ain't gonna say all the time, but a lot of times it be worth it. Because not just the women, the sex itself, but the actually woman, it be worth it. Not all the time though, but sometimes, most of the time. Still, to stay on point, it's not the same for women. Like, women don't like when dudes like hold themselves highly, not so easy. You know what I'm saying? Don't give it up so easy. Is a little more has goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, women don't like that. Why is that? Like, and I'm not saying all women, but you know, I've been seeing like a lot of women don't like dudes with standards. That's that. Like, honestly, women, I guess women who want a husband, I don't know, you should want a dude with standards. Like, if you come across a man with his head on straight, that should be a green flag, not a red flag that he's sassy. Like, especially like good hygiene, gentleman, he knows how to treat you. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Those are redeeming qualities you should want in any man. But I be realizing like a lot of women be wanting bums. Like, a lot of women don't want dudes who not gonna let you walk all over them. They don't want men that actually hold themselves, respect themselves. They don't like men who respect themselves. It's like, I've noticed like a lot of women want weak men. Like, men you can just tell them whatever. Men you can walk over. Like you not, like, y'all be wanting a certain type of dude. I'm not that type of dude, baby. I'm not that type of, I'm the type of dude where I will let you do whatever. I mean, I'm not about to force you to do anything. Whether if you want to stay, you can stay. If you want to go, you can go type dude. Like, I just want to make sure like you're comfortable, you having a good time. I'll let it be known I like you, but it's just like, I'm not about to force anything with anybody. And it's not that I just have standards, it's just I respect myself. Like, it should be mutual. Like, if I like you, I like you. If you like me, cool. But I'm not about to like force myself into anything. I guess this is just a matter of respecting myself and having standards, like, and not wanting to be in a confusing place. And I love when other men have that too. Like, you should want to respect yourself. You should want to be in a situation where you, like, I don't know, forcing shit. And that just goes for anybody. Because I would want women to have standards too. It's all about just, I feel like it boils down to self-respect and hold yourself to a higher standard. That's all. Like, just telling yourself you're not about to go through the bullshit. And I think that's something everybody should, practice. Everybody should go through. Because, there's certain shit we just not about to go through. I'm not about to put myself through that because I deserve better type shit. And I think men should, a lot of women should want dudes like that. Like a dude that's like, oh, I gotta apologize because he's not playing. I need to be on my P's and Q's because he's not playing. Like, you should want a man like that. Like, he stand on business. He stand on business. Because I like women who stand on business. Like, you gotta watch what you say because they quick to cut a dude off. I like that. I like women like that. I just like what I like, man. So another thing I was thinking, men, we pay for pussy. And what I mean by that is, like, whether it's like directly, you just literally giving the money to a woman, Cash App, Venmo, or whether you taking her out on a date, buying her food, getting her a gift, spending gas money to pick her up. We spend money on pussy. And that's just something when you realize it, it's just you charge it to the game. You kind of look at dudes who pay for pussy a little differently, because it's like we all doing it. They are just a little more direct from it with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the dudes who get back page pussy, dudes who just be hey, let me get some head for it, blah blah blah. You can't really be mad at them because it's like they going to the source. Basically, they going straight to the plug. Meanwhile, the gentleman and the normal dudes, we going to the middleman. Basically, we doing the courting to, hey, what you trying to do? You trying to link? You want to go out to eat? What are you doing this weekend? You want to come over to my place after this type shit? You get what I'm saying? Like, we got to do the normal approach. Meanwhile, other dudes just like, hey, I got 200. What you trying to do? Because at the end of the day, it's the same. One is just a little more faster approach. Because when you're trying to get a woman's attention, when you're trying to court a woman, it typically involves money. Now, a lot of dudes be like, I ain't got to spend money on a bitch at all. That's good. But I feel like some bitches, you gonna have to spend some money. That's just my opinion. You could be the type of nigga where you don't spend money on any bitch. You can get away with that, but I feel like the women I be liking, you gonna have to spend a little bit, like something. And more power to the dudes who don't have to spend a dime on a woman. They just get what they want. Hey, to each their own. I don't have those powers. I am a regular ass man. I don't have the prowess to do that. I'm a regular dude. I had to spend the money. I gotta take them out on dates. I gotta buy the wigs. I gotta buy the nails. You know what I'm saying? But really, it's all the same. We dudes gotta spend money. And when I don't mean every dude. I'm just talking about like the average man. We spend money on pussy because we gotta buy their food when we take them out on dates. We gotta give them gifts. You know what I'm saying? They like shit. And me personally, I charge it to the game, and it ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I draw the line at rent though. I am not about to pay your bills or your rent for some pussy. You know what I'm saying? You get like, I feel like dudes, is way lesser things you can do. Like get her a little small Michael Kors bag or something. But her bills, I guess that would probably equal the same amount as her bills. Point is, I'll get you some Zaxby's or something. I ain't about to pay your fucking bills. You know what I'm saying? I love buying women food because, women like to eat. I like taking them out on dates and shit. But, what I'm realizing is you going to have to pay for that pussy. You're going to have to come out of some money. Whether you want to buy him a vape, some damn Cheesecake Factory, I don't know. Typically, you're going to have to spend some money. You're going to have to drop that bag. And I'm not saying you got to be a trick. Now, if you tricking, ain't tricking if you got it. But I'm just saying, like, when you're trying to get a woman to actually like you, I feel like most of the time you're going to spend some money to smoke them out. That's your money. That's your weed you spent money on, right? Liquor, you want to get them drunk. You take them to a bar or you buy a bottle. You still spending money to get the pussy. You get what I'm saying? That's just the point I'm trying to make. Like, whether you getting gas, whether you getting Cheetos just to get her happy, or a Reese cup, it don't matter. Spending money. Unless you just some dudes that don't have to spend money. Salute to y'all. But yeah, I don't know. This is just one of them things you just charge to the game. Like, I ain't got no problem with it. It is what it is. Like, I'm gonna continue to do it unless I got if I got the funds to. It is what it is, man. I charge it to the game. I ain't gonna be one of these dudes crying about it. The fuck crying I'm gonna do for it? It is what it is. Charge it to the game. I ain't gonna let shit. And I definitely would be a trick. Like, if I had the funds, I would be tricking. Not just on anybody though, but I definitely would be a trick. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it there. It was a good episode. I appreciate everybody listening and all the support. Till next time. Peace.